So I thought I'd make a recipe. I'm going to make my famous peach cobbler and give you a little bit of background. You see, me and my sister-in-law have been comparing notes to make the best peach cobbler. My peach cobbler recipe. What are you finding? Oh no, don't pull that out of the computer.
Where did this come from?
That was mine.
Is it dirty or clean?
It's dirty. Yeah, I used it.
For?
I washed my face with it.
Oh, it wasn't with my scarf?
No, it wasn't with your scarf.
Oh, so don't put this.
No. What are you doing? What are you doing? Huh? So we've got our main ingredients here. We've got a cup of flour, a cup of sugar, and the baking soda is baking powder. I don't know why I keep saying baking soda. Baking powder. It's 1.5 teaspoon of baking powder and a stick of butter. And the this dish here is a we need to convert quarts to liters. And liter, which is about 3 quarts. And then over here we've taken and we've mixed in our a little bit of, just a little nutmeg, not too much. But then as far as the cinnamon, I usually use like a teaspoon of cinnamon, and then 3 tablespoons of sugar. So we have, again, that's a cup of flour, cup of sugar, and baking powder. The baking powder calls for 1.5 teaspoon of baking powder. This right here, I don't know if y'all are ready for this here. This is a secret ingredient here. This is a secret ingredient. That's the vanilla yoplait. You know, stick of butter, a 3-quart dish to bake it in, and then this right here. You know, I said nutmeg and cinnamon, but you know, starting out I would just work with cinnamon because this, you know, this nutmeg you only put in a pinch of it just to flavor, and unless you really know what. Take this mixture here. I'm just doing this ahead of time, and blend it together till you've got a good consistency. And that's and the sugar and the cinnamon, the 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 3 tablespoons of sugar, and you set that aside, okay? And then you're going to take your butter, put it in here. It's easier to do when you use 2 hands and you're not finger it. And you take the butter and you put the butter in the oven and let it melt. And while your butter is over there in the oven melting, you want to mix together your dry ingredients, and which is the baking powder and the cup of flour, cup of sugar, and baking powder again is 1.5 teaspoons. Baking powder, and mix that in. Some of you remember the story behind this powder, how it's taken me so many years to perfect it. You're going to be amazed at how delicious this cobbler tastes and how quick and easy it is to put together. So stir in your dry ingredients. And then we're only going to put a little bit of milk. Not quite. It calls for a 1/4 of a cup of milk, but I only put a little bit of milk in, less than that. Not even 1/8 of a cup. And the reason why is because I want more of a pudding type taste. So I use as a substitute for milk is I use this vanilla yogurt, and that really knocks it off the park. Okay, and then so we're going to take this right out of here and mix it right in to substitute for the milk, and that's going to give you more of a pudding taste. And mix it right in there. And you mix it in. As a matter of fact, I'm going to have to mix just a little bit more milk in. Right, you're looking for a certain consistency in your dough. And I'll show you when we get there. I'll show it to you. Okay, that butter is ready to come out. Just take it right out of there. And oh yes, that's melted really good. Let's sit it over here. Okay, so now we've got the mixture, and this is about, give you an idea, this is about the consistency that you want your dough. Okay? About right like that. Okay? Okay. And then you want to take your dough. Let me fix this camera here. There we go. And you want to take your dough and then put it right on top of the hot butter. And it starts cooking right away, you know, right on top of the hot butter. Okay. And then you want to take that and just spread it out in the mixture so you've got it even spread it. There we go. Oh man, this is gonna be great. Okay, I'll be right back. Let me go get that call. I'll be right back. We'll move on with this quick, easy recipe. So anyway, that call took a little bit longer than I thought, but final, you know, I can't believe I didn't mention this before, but in order for peach cobbler, you got to have peaches. So this is the final ingredient to the greatest peach cobbler is peaches. And what you do is you just take the juice and you just drizzle the juice right there in your dough. Just drizzle it right in there. And then let the...
Captain, I don't know how much more emergency power we can take before we start to break up.
I can't believe this. I'm going to have to cut these peaches up. Okay. So there you go. You can see where I took and cut the peaches up there. And the idea is that so that you get a taste of peach in every single bite. And then once you do that, it looks like we need a little more peach over here. There you go. Then once you do that, remember that mixture that we put together earlier with the cinnamon and the sugar? When you take that, and like I say, for the professionals, you can put a pinch of nutmeg. But you take that mixture and you just sprinkle it on top. And like I say, usually I don't use the whole thing, but you want your, this gives your taste buds just a little extra kick there. And man, this is smelling good already. Honey, this is gonna be delicious. This was gonna be a good one. You laughing at me? Uh-huh. There we go. All right, we're going to put that in the oven. That looks great. Peaches. Okay, we've got it in the oven now at 6:04, and we'll check it out in about 30-35 minutes and see what we have. Okay, it should be about ready to come out now. Let's go in here and see. 6:36. What I like to do is just put, I know everybody else has got some mittens over here. Grab one of these. Let's see here. Last time it fogged up on me, so I'm going to stand back. Okay. That's going to be delicious. Bon appetit.